because people want to hear.
And welcome to Plymouth High School homecoming football game at Werner Finke Field, home of your Plymouth Panthers.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Plymouth Panther football homecoming 2013, where the Plymouth Panthers host the Kiel Raiders. The Kiel Raiders have decided to go out as a team. Scott Richards, along with Mike Briggs, Kurt Zulp on the camera. So far, the weather's pretty good. It's been a little wet today, but we're ready to play some football. Not only is it homecoming night tonight from Finke Field here in Plymouth, but it's also senior night. The last conference game in the EWC for the seniors, and it's a great, great, great night.
The Plymouth Panthers seniors, escorted by their parents and guardians, onto the playing field tonight.
Don't talk about anything but don't do the starting lineup while it's
Number 4, Trevor Riskey, and his parents, Todd and Tanya.
Don't do the seniors at all in? Okay.
Number 5, Collins N.G. and his parents, Peter and Mar. Number 6, Clay Henning and his parents, Mike and Katie. 13, Justin Pickard and his parents, Jeremy and Stacy. Number 14, Jack Higginbottom and his parents, Andrew and Haley Barber. Number 19, Mikko Luksala, an exchange student from Finland, and his host family, Jim and Claire Slitvacek. Number 25, Aaron Unger and his parents, Teresa and Lenny.
This program, tonight's ball game, is brought to you by the Backers, our Plymouth Community TV 14 sponsor team. We're proud to have the Backers supporting the youth and teams in our community. Plymouth Community Television invites you to be a member of the Backers, and we will spread the word about your fine business or organization through the 4,000 to 5,000 households that have TVs 14 and 20. As a member of the Backers, you'll be supporting the continuation of quality programming in the community on TV 14. For information, call Ginny at 933-3382 or Scott at 889-1819 or the studio at 893-0006. We thank you for your support. Again, as we're introducing all the seniors tonight, the Plymouth Panthers come into this football game undefeated in conference play. One loss on the season. The one loss was to Kenosha Indian Trails, who has no losses, is rated, depending upon the poll, between 3rd and 5th in the state in Division I. The Panthers have been playing well. Kiel comes into the football game. They have a win on the season against Howards Grove. They do not have a win in the conference. Nonetheless, every ball game is new. Last week, the Panthers were up 14-7 with 1:40 to go in the half against a Waupun team that had not won a game, and then were able to score 2 quick TDs before the half to take a 28-7 lead. As I said, it's senior night. Believe it or not, it's only October 4th, but this is the last conference home game here at Finke Field in Plymouth. And tonight, besides the football game, we are honoring the class of 1963, who is celebrating their 50th reunion. The class of 63, prior to the game, during the coin toss, Bill Zelm and Pete Miniman represented the class of 63 as honorary captains and went out with the boys. And the Panthers, it must have paid off because they won the flip and deferred, and the Panthers will kick to start the first half. We're just about ready to get this party started, ladies and gentlemen. It's an interesting night. It's been raining off and on all day. It's a very, very light mist at times right now. We're waiting for Mike Breach to get up. He did some of the pre-game interviews and took some pictures of the seniors, but it should be a good football game. Kiel always plays hard. They are a school that's certainly smaller than Plymouth. You never hear them talk about that. They just go out and play hard. They're very, very young. The Panthers are a very senior-laden team. As I said, they're undefeated in conference play. They're looking to hopefully run the table, but that's going to depend upon starting tonight and get a home playoff game. I don't want to say it's the last game on the field for the seniors because they'd like to get a home playoff game. They hope that's their goal. But it's the last EWC conference game for the seniors tonight. And as we go through the evening, we'll talk about the players and their numbers and give you the kids that are on the field. Plymouth comes into the ball game in the Sheboygan Press Area Formidable 5. They're rated number 1. Again, depending upon the WisSports poll or the AP poll, there's 2 different polls. WisSports has them number 8 in the Division 3, number 5 to 8, depending upon which week you're looking at it. And the AP in the middle schools has them listed as number 8 in the state. Polls don't mean a whole lot if you've followed any sport at all, but it's always nice for the kids to see that they're getting some recognition, and quite frankly, this group has deserved it. So Coach Dan Knauss, Coach Gail Grahn, all the rest of the coaching staff has done a good job to date. They're ready. There's always distractions during homecoming week, but I tell you what, this staff absolutely knows how to handle those distractions. Jared Weinbauer getting ready to kick off. Jared Weinbauer has taken over for Jack Higginbottom, who suffered an injury 3 weeks ago. He's done a nice job taking over for Jack. And he's about ready to go, except the scoreboard just went out. But it's coming back on. I'll tell you what, it is a nice Plymouth crowd. If you know the Plymouth parking lot, it's full. Earlier this evening, we had an event sponsored by Chuck Van Horn, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Eagle, Plymouth, where you could test drive a car, and for a test drive, $20 was donated to the Panther football program. They've now done that for the basketball program and Horizon Elementary. We're just waiting. The scoreboard is not working. Oh, it's on now. And they're resetting it, and we should be ready to go any moment. Again, coming from Finke Field, Scott Richards, Mike Briggs, Kurt Zalp, Todd Niles. I couldn't get one either. Is there? I'm now getting an upgrade as my partner tonight. Mr. Todd Niles is joining us. Todd, you've had
All right, Scotty, I got the mic on. Sorry about that. We had a little tangulation here in the wires.
Not a problem. You've had a busy night. It's senior night. I know I'll tell you, there's a lot of emotion. I know you're not that kind of guy, but it's senior night. You have a son that's a senior. That it'll be his last EWC night on the field. It's a neat deal, though, isn't it?
It is. You know, I'm not an emotional guy, but I am. It is special. I can't believe he's already a senior, but you know what? Let's go beat the Kiel Raiders here at homecoming and keep this season going.
And I know you speak for all the senior parents, and I know them, most of them.
Oh.
And you know, regardless if your son is a starter or your son is a kid that just is not, it doesn't make any difference. It's still really neat. I've got the opportunity to go through that 3 times, and a daughter that played softball, and it's pretty special. So, and you know what? And it could be the last night on the field for some of the band seniors.
Yeah.
You know, we hope to get a playoff game, but that's neat for them too. You know, they've done a great job. I got to tell you, I still get goosebumps when that band comes marching out, playing the school song and then the national anthem.
Amen. I love homecoming just for that reason, and watch them march out from beyond the food concession stand and out on the field. Just with that cadence, I just love it. Folks out there, we've got a clock issue, is what I'm being told here. The clock is not working properly, so that's why the delay of the start of the game. But again, Scott, going back to this whole class, whether they're in the math club, whatever other club they're in, these kids I've known for, I can only tell you, probably 15 years, just a good group of kids, very close class. It should be it's inspirational to watch these kids playing tonight, and hopefully they can bring home a win.
And I'm not surprised that you were watching them by the food stand. That's
I
not
was
surprising
not
at all,
having a
right?
double brat.
Yeah, it's like you get frequent flyer miles over by the food stand. Well, the clock is stuck at 12:08. Now, what they may well end up doing is having the officials keep the time on the field until they can get it fixed. We don't know what's going on. Again, we've had so much rain and
I think
whatever going on.
Scotty, it has something to do with the weather, because even our introductions for the microphone was real staticky. So I think there's a lot of interference going on tonight, and that could be the cause of the problem. And I think you're right. I think they made the decision they're going to handheld this clock.
Well, TV 14
is coming out.
TV 14 is ready to go. Todd Niles, Scott Richards, Kurt Zalp, Mike Briggs, spotter or spotting. I don't know, one of the two. We're ready to go. The Plymouth Panther Football Booster Club thanks all the fans of Panther football and the many businesses in our community who support our cause. Our goal is to support the coaches in molding young men who do well on the field and even better in life. Thank you. Plymouth Community TV 14, filming and broadcasting Panther football. The quality of the broadcasters is open to question, but the broadcast is not. So Wine Bars, teeing it up.
Here on a windy night, coming out of the north. She's going to cool down.
I said I'm anchoring to you and Briggs if I start getting blown away. Good boot, Jared Weinbar. It's taken inside the 5, at about the 3. Nice stop. Panthers at the 26, where the Kiel Raiders will take over. 1st and 10. He kept his legs going. He up at about the 28-yard line.
Couple early misses on the tackles, but there was a slew of Panthers there waiting for that receiver. So, like Scott said, 1st and 10 at the 24, the Kiel Raiders.
And we'll get you the kids on the field in just a second. Kiel comes out.
We got Justin Picker at the right corner there, I see, for the Panthers.
Kiel runs what they call a pistol formation, Todd, which means the quarterback is in a shotgun with a tailback behind him. You're seeing that a lot in college, a little bit in the pros even. It's a spread formation. Panthers in their 3-5-3. Good
hands there,
Good
Scott.
hands.
And he went up high, and he got an undercut and held onto the ball.
But I'll tell you, nice tackle, Justin Pickard. He was right on top of it.
I see Tyler Williford in there at linebacker. Number 52's in there. Cody Hoffman. You got Heldy up there, 76 up in the tackle position. You got Saladini also up there. Ullman in the middle linebacker.
Tell you what, both the kickoff and that run, Todd, Kiel's kids have kept their legs going and picked up some yardage.
Tackled on the play by Brody Riker.
Yeah, he did. That kid ran hard, Scott. I mean,
Yep,
I don't care what you say. It's homecoming against your opposing team. That's one thing they'd probably like to do is beat the rival Plymouth here at homecoming.
Well, Kiel will always give you all they got. Always. I mean, I go back to playing against Kiel when I was in high school. Man, they give it. They bring it every
I'll
night.
tell you what, Scott, from this angle, they got some big kids out there on that line, too.
They certainly do.
Not as big as you and I, but there's an option out there.
Yeah, but they're not as old as you and I either. Tell you what, they were able to string, the Panthers strung it out, but they didn't get anybody across the line. Kiel was able to pick up about 5-6 yards, 2nd and 4.
The 38, Brody Reichert out there. I saw 45, Ben Elbers out there as well. Number 7, Brad Trakel. Colin Niles, number 11.
Second and 4, Kiel at their own 46-yard line.
Wesley Minor, number 59, also in a tackle in there. Oh, nice play. 56, Bradley.
I just for whatever reason, focused on him, and he stunted on the center's left side and just got off the ball so quickly and got right in the back.
He did. I don't think he was touch going in there, but that's a good stunt, as you talked about.
Well, he watched the snap of the ball, and he just beat the ball and was right in the backfield.
Big down here early on, 3rd and 6 for the Kiel Raiders.
You know, you would think it's a sure passing down for the Raiders. Panthers, again, Kiel in a spread formation, pistol formation. Double slots, single back. Nice catch.
Wynyard's pass was complete to Bryce Gahagan.
Right, Bryce Gahagan for the. I'll tell you what, Todd. Bryce Gahagan has had 2 nice catches.
I don't know if we obviously don't have replay, but I thought I saw a little maybe push off, Scott.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Boy, both
taking
balls
nothing
have
away
been
from
thrown.
Gahagan. It was a
They've been thrown
really
away
good
from the
throw.
defender. They've been great throws.
Yeah. Brings up 1st and 10. Panthers 38.
That would be a play.
Oh.
Only one guy can go into motion at a time, Todd.
Interesting. Can they decline this with the
Sure.
loss, Scott? Yeah.
Well, they didn't blow the play dead, so absolutely. If it had been a procedure, they'd have blown the whistle and
certainly think they would
Right.
decline it and take
Right.
that down. As they do.
well, they call an illegal shift, not a procedure penalty, so they do get to decline the play. Good play by the. Yeah, that's kind of, if you're the Kiel coaches, you just pulled out a clump of hair, but.
Penalty has declined. 5-yard loss on the play. 2nd and 15.
2nd and 15 for the Kiel Raiders inside Panther territory at the 45-yard line.
There's that option. A nice kick out. Took number 12. What a tackle.
Great tackle. Number 11, Colin Niles up, makes the play. Play forced early. That's what you want to do against that option.
You gotta
Somebody
get
has
that-
to hit the quarterback.
Yep, and you got to get that penetration and cut them back inside. And
The rule
as
is-
we talked about a couple weeks ago, cutting off that outside seal.
The rule is if the quarterback is in the play, you can hit him. If the play is obviously gone, you can't.
Right.
But that was in the play, and they hit him, forced him to pitch early. Panthers put him at 3rd and 17, now at their 47-yard line. Screen pass. Oh!
On his
Almost picked
fingertips.
up. Can't see the number. These numbers to me are
I'm not sure
hard
if that
to
was
see.
Heldy, number 76, or it might have been.
Well, I'm still looking, and I still can't see it. Nonetheless, it's 4th and 16. Good call by the Kiel Raiders, but well defended by
Well
the Panthers.
defended, yes. Number 3, Dominic Bocchini back, received the punt.
Field retreats in punt formation.
Now, I did not see a fair catch signal. Bikini has the right to catch the ball. I don't think he had a chance to catch the ball.
I think he
has-
put his hand up, Scott.
I had a little hard time seeing that, but you still have to have a right to catch the ball.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe not, but you're right. He hit him before.
Well, the
refs are getting. Oh, they're giving the ball to the Raiders.
I gotta tell you, I did not see his hand go up. So you got to give a distinct signal, but he has to have the right to catch the ball.
I think that's more the issue, Scott.
I
He
don't
did
think
not
he had a
give him
chance
the right
to catch the ball. Now the old halo rule is gone, but nonetheless, Kiel's got the ball.
That's, you know what? You gotta accept what you get. Now we gotta play some
I got to play
defense.
some D. You're right.
Looks like Coach Knaus wants an explanation here.
Well, if the officials did not see a discernible
I don't know how
fair
you
catch,
change this call.
that's a
They've
judgment
already-
call.
yeah.
And if they're saying, well, we think he had that the hit came after, now they're tapping their head. And I got to be honest with you, I believe that's a case where they're saying he didn't have the opportunity to catch the ball. He got hit before he catch the ball. Now it's a judgment call. If they're saying he had the ball and then they hit him, it's a judgment call, and the call is going to stand. I would say that
You know what, though?
Coach
You know
Knaus
what?
is having a philosophical
I
disagreement.
think he's having his blood pressure checked in the morning.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, Kiel's got
But
the
you know
ball.
what?
First
Here we
and
go.
10.
What can
Great
you do?
Situation. The Panthers
Take it
just
out
gotta
on
play
D.
it. Right
There
here.
we
That's
go.
what they
There's
did.
a-
And
there's a
they're going to get
hole
a
right
hole.
in there.
You betcha. You're right. You know, Todd, you are exactly right. I hate to
You
say
know,
that.
that's what maturity get. You know, older you get, Scott, you just say accept it and move on. But
I should
understand.
accept a lot of stuff.
I know, but
But you know what? Here's the deal. You're right. You can't
unless
change
I
it.
was on the field or coaching, of course I'd feel differently.
You can't
but-
change it. Now you just
Yeah.
got to go play D.
Yep, that's all you can do.
You know, when you have a single safety, you will get that more because obviously, you know, he's in a situation where, you know, and Dominic's done a good job, you know, but Panthers are going to take the penalty. He's going to bring up first. Holy cow! I've talked about this a lot. I think that
it goes
penalty's
back-
got to be changed.
Yeah.
I think it's got to be changed. They go
There's
from
a
spot
spotted a
foul.
foul penalty, right?
You're looking at 1st and 25 now. I mean, and I'm saying that as certainly a Panther fan. Thoughts are not too many people in Kiel are watching this live tonight, but
Probably not. Maybe a few.
A few on the Panther Network got it live.
1st and 25 for the Kiel Raiders. Oh, another
We got a
penalty.
procedure penalty. Now that's the difference between the illegal shift and a procedure. Somebody moved in the line when another guy was moving, or moved in the line, 5-yard penalty. That's automatic. You don't play the down. Well,
5 more yards, makes it 1st and 25.
I think the clock, it's running. I don't know if the time is right. Yeah, I don't know. You got 7:98 left in the first quarter. Kiel now first and about 30.
30, yep.
A lot of pressure on the quarterback. Right. Tell you what, that was a nice run. Great pressure by Luke Held.
Luke Held, he had him squared up, but he just had a little more speed than Luke.
Well, I think we were in man coverage. When you're in man coverage, you're watching the receiver more than the quarterback, and the quarterback was able to take advantage of it and picked up about 15 yards. 2nd and 15 at the Panther 22-yard line. Again, we're in the first quarter, coming here from Finke Field. We don't know if the clock's right or not. There's some interesting numbers and letters going up there.
Now it looks good. Direct snap. Oh, what a nice hit up the middle there. That was Heldy again.
Well,
Luke Held just stuffed them right up the middle.
Obviously for Kiel, they're going in. If they're going into a stiff wind, even if they have a good kicker, you can't kick it. So it's 4-down territory here. 3rd and 17 now for the Kiel Raiders. Again, inside Panther territory at about the 23-yard line. Straight drop, throwing deep, and he is open.
Oh my!
The wind had effect on that baby. It kind of blew it away a little bit.
But it held it up at least.
Yeah,
it
did.
Nonetheless, incomplete pass for the Kiel Raiders.
The Hagen was open, but the ball blew out of bounds, so it's going to bring up 4th and 17 for the Raiders. 4th and 17 at the Panther 23-yard line.
If you're not going to kick it, you might have kicked the field goal. You got to go for it, Scott, right? What's a punt going to do for you?
Well,
at this
and
position,
we're sitting at a team that hasn't won a conference game and a team that hasn't lost one.
Yeah.
Kiel's got nothing to lose, and tell you what, they've moved the ball. Now they may have gotten a break on the punt fumble, but they made their own break. That's all right.
Pressure on the quarterback.
And he's got a lot of room to go, Todd Niles.
But not enough, Scotty, not enough.
Tackle was made by, I think, Justin Pickard.
Tyler Williford on the tackle.
Williford.
That was good hustle on Tyler's part. He caught him.
Yeah.
Because he's within 3 yards of a first down there, Scott.
Oh, he was, if that. First down, Panthers. Panthers take over for the first time in the first quarter. Again, 5:38 left in the first quarter. Kiel started, had a nice drive going, punted. We had a punt fumble. Kiel was awarded the ball. The clock is going to stop, and our clock did stop. I think they're just having a little trouble with the chains, maybe. I don't know what's going on. Bring another Kiel kid out. That'd be number 11. You usually want to play with 11.
Yeah, but I don't know. They didn't delay the game to let them in. I think it was a chain gang problem over there. All right, 1st and 10.
Within the pistol, Niles at quarterback. Back to throw, swing pass out to Brad Trakel, splits a tackle, picks up a nice gain of about 7 yards. Brad Trakel from Colin Niles.
Great job at getting that ball. It was a little high pass from Colin. He concentrated on getting it tucked back in, and then he ran. And all too often you're looking upfield already and drop that ball.
No monkey business. You got 2 guys looking to tackle him. I'm just going to beat him, and he did a nice job. I want to mention Sam Staling's out. Ty Williford and Brad Trakel filling in. All 3 ran the ball a lot, though. 2nd and 2. Turn, hand the ball to Trakel up the middle, picks up the first down. First down for the Panthers. Oh, we got 4:62 left in the quarter on the clock. Last I looked, we can't do that. You maybe can do it in Greece, but not here.
Right. That's maybe the clock count when you were younger, but
when
4:62 does not count.
They didn't have clocks then. No, they had people.
Sundials?
Yeah, pretty much. Flashcards.
So, Brad Trakel at halfback, number 7. Colin Niles at quarterback. Justin Pickard, number 13, at wideout. Tyler Williford at fullback. Dump underneath the Williford.
Tyler Williford, number 32, nice catch, bowls over the first tackler. Panthers first down at their own 40-yard line. Todd, nice toss, nice catch. Williford punishes people.
Yeah, he does. He runs hard. I don't think I'd want to meet him in the backfield. I guarantee you that. He's a strong young man. A lot of action going on there. The receivers were going every which direction, and Colin caught Tyler on that down underneath route.
Well, Tyler's what you probably call an H-back in today's football. 1st and 10, 40-yard line. Bocchini in motion, takes it on a jet sweep. Dominic Bocchini has got the first down the sideline. He's still going out of bounds at about the 40.
There went a late flag,
I think we got a late hit.
You think so?
I'm hoping.
I'm hoping too. Just hope it is not a hold down there. It came in late though, Scott.
20 yards. Flag on the play.
Personal foul,
Oh,
you
yes.
bet. Personal foul on the Kiel Raiders. Jet sweep. If you watch Badger football, that's the play they run a lot with Melvin Gordon. Jet sweep. Dominic Bocchini first down. Mike Briggs joins us up here on the booth. Todd, it's nice to see Mike.
Good to be here.
Not really.
Yeah, good point.
4 yards to the right.
First and 10 Panthers.
With 3:68 left on the clock, Scotty. It is homecoming. Anything goes on homecoming. That's all right. But we actually don't know how much time is left. But
No.
Panthers are penetrating into the Raiders' territory.
We're accused of not
On that
knowing-
inside shovel.
Oh,
Well
nice
defended.
play.
Well defended, though.
Well defended by the Kiel Raiders. That's a signature play of Gail Grahn. Well run, but Kiel did a nice job. Picked up about 3 positive yards. 2nd down and 7 at the Kiel 23-yard line. What I said about Williford, he plays a little tight end. Right now he's in a slot, plays some fullback, plays some tailback.
You
They-
want them all over.
They call it an H-back today. He plays all, you're right, he plays all over. There they shuttle him the ball out of that position, and he runs
First
over
down.
a couple more. I love to see that.
He's a punishing runner,
know,
Scotty.
It's a strange phrase, but it's football player. You know, he's not this. He's just a football player. And I know the Packers.
As John Gruden would say, he's a grinder.
Well, and the Packers in the last couple of years, from Casey Hayward to Micah Hyde, have drafted guys because they're football players. Their times may not great, their size may not fit. Russell Wilson at 5'10", one of the best quarterbacks in football. He's just a football player. Now Wilford's at the fullback spot. Trakel behind him, hand to Trakel. Finds a hole, picks up about 5 or 6 yards. They're now inside the Kiel 10. They had 1st and 10 at the 12. Now down at the ball is placed at about the 7-yard line. 1st and 10 Panthers. Again, what the clock says about like 2:40 to go. We're not sure if that's correct or not.
Some good interior blocking on that one, Scotty. Denton Saladini, he curled up his guy pretty tough, and it allowed Brad to get through that 5-yard gain.
Yeah, the down marker says 2nd and 4. Niles single back next to him. Throwing it deep. Touchdown!
Yes.
Panthers! Colin Niles and Zach Kane, am I right? That big tall drink of water, I gotta believe that's Zach Kane on the reception.
Number 9,
Niles to
Zachary Kane.
7-yard TD, nice throw, nice grab. Panthers
was.
draw first blood, Mike.
That's right.
And the band kicks in the school song, brings a few goosebumps, I'll tell you. Go Panthers.
Kurt Zulp is not shaking up here. It's the band that's shaking us.
Good crowd here tonight, by the way. Speaking of that, student section is packed. The stands are packed. On a homecoming night, that's about 56
And Weinbauer's
degrees.
kick is good with 2:13 to go in the first quarter. The Panthers lead the Kiel Raiders 7-0.
Kiel Raiders.
One of our sponsors, the Ostov Resort at Ford Diamond AAA property in Elkhart Lake, is currently hiring for full and part-time positions. Students and adults are encouraged to apply. Whether you're looking for a part-time job or seeking career options, check them out. Their employment page is www.ostov.com to discover unique and exciting employment opportunities in guest services, housekeeping, restaurants. Join the Ostov team today.
Plymouth Professional Massage Therapy. Personal wellness is the goal of every individual for Katie. Through personal consultation and using various massage therapy techniques as well as health coaching, Katie Henning, with 15 years of experience as a licensed massage therapist, can help. Kate, a certified health coach, is available to work with companies and groups to help improve an employee wellness for a more productive work environment. Relax, rejuvenate, and renew with help from Plymouth Professional Massage Therapy. www.plymouthprofessionalmassage.com. Advanced Eye Care, 300 East Mill Street. Advanced Eye Care doctors Tim and Cheryl Ziegler know that performing your best on the field, diamond or gym, requires total fitness, including your eyes. The Advanced Eye Care staff will take full care of you. www.advancedeyecareplymouth.com.
Weinbar's kick. He caught it on the one, so he's got to bring it out. If it's in the end zone, it's not. Nice run. Boy, I'll tell you what. That was a great kick by Jared Weinbar, but the outside contain was not there, Todd. So Bertram brings the ball out of the end zone to about. They're going to place it. He went out of bounds at the 29-yard return. Good return to high school football. Todd, the Panthers had a little tough break early, but they came back from it. Their defense back out on the field. Nice drive for the Panthers, taking over at their own, 12-yard line, 10-yard line?
Exactly. It's got good sustained drive
Mix
there.
it up, few runs, few passes, pass for the TD. 1st and 10, Kiel at their own 28-yard line. Again, in the...
Oh, Bradley was a little jumpy there. I think we're getting offsides here.
Well,
encroachment.
Yeah. Well, Zach uses his quickness, but he's right over the ball. We talked earlier, we think he watches the snap. Those are mistakes that as coaches you say that's not what you can do.
Yep, a little bit of a hard count there.
Yeah.
A little jumpy. It's a senior night. He's a senior.
Don't listen, look.
That's what Debbie says to you all the time.
She just tells me to be quiet.
Nice.
Nice
Good
job, D-line.
Penetration. I see Ullman in there, number 40. I think Bradley made up for that. I think he was in on the tackle too, Scott.
Ullman in on the tackle.
Tell you, there's so much going on during homecoming week, and I know every sport's involved, which is awesome. It's a changing world in high school athletics. But for football, you get here tonight, and this is a great crowd. You're all excited. It's senior night. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on. It all comes down to focus, and at times you're going to lose it a little bit, but kids will be all right. Picked. I think Justin Pickard got that, baby. Good job, Picks.
Oh, wow.
Stepped
He jumped
right
that
in.
route.
Oh, he jumped that route. What a job, Justin Pickard.
Good for Justin.
That's one for Grandpa and Grandma Jerry and Donna, in my opinion.
Amen.
The French Connection. Well, Pickard. Where'd you come up with that one last week? I saw that broadcast. Been Pickard, and I've grown up in Plymouth all my life. The French Connection. Pickard. Panthers 1st and 10 inside the Kiel territory at the 43-yard line. If the clock is right, it's 1:10 left in the first quarter, but we really don't know, and it's not unusual that we really don't know pretty much anything.
Well, speak for yourself. I know, Scott.
Niles under center now. Traco and Williford looking deep. Ooh, that was not good.
The linemen are talking to themselves like somebody missed an assignment there.
Kiel ran a stunt, and there's everybody thinks it's so easy. There's so many different things in football today. Nonetheless, Colin didn't have any time. Good play by the Kiel Raiders.
Number 11 gets some grass stains too once in a while. He appreciates what his lineman does for him.
Should have to wash it.
Does bring up 2nd and 15.
Yeah, good play by the Kiel Raiders. Quick screen.
Good inside screen.
Williford with the ball. He bowls over a couple for the first down. Tyler Williford behind. Great blocking. I saw Bradley, Saladini, and Held out front. They helped him out, and he took care of the rest. Got the first down.
Scotty, I'm sure the audience saw that too, how the linemen let those defensive linemen come rushing in and set up for that screen. It was perfect. Perfect call at a perfect time.
You got to be a little bit coy to make them think they're beating you.
Right.
In your case, they just always beat you.
But I tried, Scott.
You tried. Well, Well, the clock is
That'll
right.
be the end.
Todd, the clock is right.
Well, we got 0.8
And we're
seconds.
joined by another member of the broadcast crew, Mr. Brad
Brad
Volbrecht.
Volbrecht is here. Van Horn Automotive, Plymouth. The Van Horn Automotive Group of Plymouth is driven to provide quality transportation and service at the best possible value to customers in our communities and around the county. Van Horn Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Joe Van Horn Chevrolet, and Sheboygan County Budget Auto are dedicated to the principles and virtue of hard work, integrity, fairness, and optimism. This is who we are and what we will exhibit to each other, our customers, and our communities. View our current inventory at vhcars.com. Jim's Appliance Repair and Service and Sales, 1200 Eastern Avenue here in Plymouth. Jim's Appliance Repair Service and Sales, the one-stop source for all of your appliance needs. Jim DeRoyan, a certified technician, provides in-home service and repair for appliances including washers, dryers, dishwashers, refrigerators, ovens, ice makers, microwaves, and garbage disposals with same-day service in the Plymouth area. New appliances, Jim's Appliance Sales can help you purchase from all major brands. Jim's overhead is low, so your price is low as well. Call Jim at 920-892-2333 or visit him at www.jimsappliance.com. Niles back to pass. He's scrambling a bit.
Still looking. I'll tell you what, that's what he does well.
What a nice grab there.
I think that's Kane again, Coach. I tell you what, that's what Colin does well. He sees the field. I was going to mention Jim's Appliance. I had a little oven issue on Wednesday night. My poor little wife couldn't bake something.
Oh, I thought maybe you tried to cook and wrecked it.
No. I would have done that. He was there Thursday morning, early. Came back today. It's done. So we really appreciate
Jim's Appliance.
Yep. That nice play, Colin Niles to Zach Kane. 2nd and 2 for the Panthers. Oh, direct snap to Trakel, picks it up, and
it's knocked down for a loss.
Yep. Again, this is without question 4-down territory. You're going into well, the wind's died down a little bit though, Todd, but there's still a wind blowing as you're looking at the field from the northeast. We're looking directly east. Brings up
3rd and 5. I'm sorry, Scott, to interrupt you there.
3rd and long, 4 and 5. Niles up the middle, going to scramble. He's going to pick it up, and then some down inside the 15 to about the 12-yard line. Todd, good scramble. Colin Niles. Now, that was a quick scramble. I almost wonder if he wasn't said, hey, listen, if you can see it, go.
It was designed because there was a back coming in the middle of the block. I think
Bradley Volbrecht's up here spotting with us, and he thinks that was designed, and I think I agree with him because Colin took off pretty quick, so it looked like
the back circle around and come and seal up in the inside of that block.
Good call by the Panthers. Brings up 1st and 10 on the 12-yard line.
High formation. Niles under center in this situation. Wilford and Trakel. Hand is to Wilford, picking up 3 to 4 tough yards up the middle.
Oh boy, there was a fumble on the play.
A fumble on the play.
And it looks like the Kiel Raiders are going to take over possession, Scott.
I think Colin wanted to pull that ball out, and they kind of fought over it a little bit just because.
Well, again, we've made some adjustments with Staling out with injury. You're relying on Wilford and Trakel, and there's some little different changes. Nonetheless, Kiel takes over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line. Down the left side, Panthers
good
string it
out on the outside,
pursuit.
Scotty.
No gain on the play, maybe even lost a yard.
Bondi, the ball carrier.
2nd and 11 for the Kiel Raiders. Again, backed up against their own goal line. Loss of 1. 10-13 left in the first half. The Panthers lead 7-0. Kiel Raiders are hanging tough early in the ball game.
Yeah, we always talk about turnovers, Scotty. That's the Panthers' 2nd turnover of the evening.
Yep, it is. And turnovers make it a challenge. Bubble screen, picked up about 4.
But for a
Bubbles.
while there, I thought that receiver was going to squeeze through those defenders, but some nice tackling over there on the far
By
side,
bubble
Scott.
screen, you can block ahead of the line of scrimmage as long as you catch it behind the line of scrimmage. And so they had a guy out blocking in front. Pretty well played by the Panthers. 3rd and 4. Bryce Gahagan for Kiel has been definitely the target for the Kiel Raiders so far this evening. Shown good hands. 3rd and 7 for Kiel. 9:16 left to go in the half. 7-0 Panthers over the Raiders.
Oh,
tell you
great
what.
defense. 76 in there held.
Field is met in the backfield by number 76.
And Bradley. And Zach Bradley was in on the tackle,
Right.
Scott.
The
Two
Panthers-
tackles.
Tackle for a loss.
Great penetration in the backfield. What people may have been able to see if you watch this game is that defense is moving all the time. They don't go where they're set. They're stunting and they're bringing people, and that's been the success of that defense for the last couple of years. Boop. Oh, now
Oh,
a
shank.
good kick. A shankopotamus.
Shankopotamus, we call that.
26-yard line. I was
give
going
the
to just say it
Panthers-
was back deep. It was
Mulkini and Kane, number
and
3.
Kane. Well,
Dominic Mulkini and Zach Kane, number 9.
Panthers dodge a bullet after the second turnover of the night. 8:26 to go. They will take over. Miller Belt Incorporated. Missed opportunities can leave a person full of regret, which is why Miller and Belt is giving you so many opportunities to get a new Simplicity tractor or riding lawnmower. You'll find season-ending deals now at Miller and Belt. As they say, all good things come to an end, and summer's no exception. So get ready and get out there and look at Simplicity snow throwers. Check out their complete line of steel chainsaws and trimmers as well. Miller and Belt Incorporated. Niles, away from center, bubble screen for the Panthers, get it out to Williford outside. He's
gone.
going to tote it. Wath in there for Tyler Williford. Niles to Williford. Man, once he got the ball, there's nobody there.
I know, but call out to Tyler. That ball was high, and how he got his hands up there on a night where it's foggy and moist. Tyler did a great job of bringing that ball in.
Foggy?
Foggy.
Well, for some people.
Well, it's foggy, Scott.
It was a great play. Good catch, good throw, good call. You know, Coach Cron, they study the defenses. Kiel's played well early in this game. They've done a nice job. Weinbauer to kick. Snap is good. Placement's down. The kick is right down the middle, and the Panthers now take a 14-0 lead. 8:17 left in the first half. Coming to from Finke Field, Scott Ridgers, Todd Niles, Kurt Zalt. Take it away, Todd.
You know, Scott, I just want to talk before we get into some more of the backers. Mother Nature is taking care of us. We had the homecoming parade at 4 o'clock this afternoon. Light sprinkle all day. It was raining hard. Here we are at Finke Field. Although it's a little foggy, there's no rain, and it's very comfortable.
I think it's clean living.
Clean living, I think so. All right, speaking of our backers, the Paddock Club, 61 South Lake Street, for a truly unique dining experience. Visit the Paddock Club, located in beautiful Elkhart Lake. Diners can take in the activity of the bustling open kitchen from the main dining room or enjoy a delicious sandwich along with a cold Wisconsin beer or a glass of exceptional wine at the turn-of-the-century bar. Their menu, which combines seasonal ingredients with European culinary traditions, features homemade pastas, fresh fish, and steaks. Join us for Tapa Tuesdays for a special small plate menu with everything is priced at $3 to $12. Once you've been to the Paddock Club, you'll want to return. The inviting atmosphere and wonderful cuisine draw you back to savor a truly unique dining experience. That's the Paddock Club, open Tuesday through Sunday for your dining pleasure.
For the Raiders.
Almost dropped it again. They Weinbauer to kick again. 8:50 left in the second quarter. The Panthers have taken a 14-0 lead. 2 turnovers have been a little bit of a problem for the Panthers.
Oh,
and we're going to have an
something
offside
going
or
on there. I
something
don't
going
know.
on here.
I think maybe the ball fell off the tee at the time Weinbauer kicked it.
Well, officials calling on offsides on the Panthers, so who knows?
Preliminary indication is offside.
Little bit of sloppy play at times, Todd, with 2 turnovers. Obviously, one was a little bit questionable. A couple other little penalties.
Well, you hate to say you bring up homecoming week, and there's been a lot of activity, Scott.
We've talked,
I'm not saying the boys aren't concentrating, but there's a lot that goes on with the volleyball and the powder puff game. And
as coaches, we always try to maintain that situation, that it's all about the game for you guys. By the same token, they're kids. You got to let them be kids a little bit. I mean, they remember this stuff. The class of 63 tonight. Bill Zellman, Pete Inman were honored to walk out at 6:30 for the coin toss. We recognize that class, which was great. I mean, it's still a part of being a kid. Weinbauer gets it down to the 25. Oh, boy, nice return up to the 42-yard line.
I'm sure the audience saw that, but little Dom Bocchini, number 3, boy, he came in there head hunting, and his head got hunted. He got knocked.
He did. Yes,
I think he's got some cobwebs knocked loose.
Well, he's an outside contain, but the returner said, "I'm going to contain you." Nonetheless, Kiel has the ball, 1st and 10 at their 41-yard line. 8:44 to go. They've moved the ball a little bit tonight. Panthers have become a lot more stout in the last series and 2.
Oh, what a nice hit. And a great catch, by the way, Scott. I mean, taking nothing away from the Kiel Raider.
Escahagan again, 83. Boy, he's got nice hands, Todd.
He does. But, and to hang on to that ball when I think it was Pickard that drilled him.
Picked up about 6. Pickard was right there. Right there. He's on an island out there. Did a great job. 6-yard gain, 2nd and 4. Kiel has had some success throwing the ball. They haven't had much success other than a scramble by the quarterback running the football. I think they just got a first down. Colin Niles on a tackle. Help from Brad Tragle. Quarterback on a keeper. Again, run the pistol, fake the dive to the halfback. Quarterback kicked the ball. First down into Panther territory at the 49, just inside the 49-yard line.
Scott, we're going to call out, that was Austin Liburn, number 83 for Kiel. Gahagan's 23, so I think it was 83. Again, a good catch.
They keep calling 83.
I'll make sure we call them out.
Yep. Good throw, good catch. I think it's another first down. It's going to be really close.
No, I think he's got it, but yep, they're moving the chains.
Niles on the tackle. Another Kiel first down.
Jack Manier, Kiel's quarterback, throws the ball well. He's a nice athlete. They do some nice things. It's not that there's been poorly defended. They've just been a good toss and catch. Williford on a great pop on Manier. Manier on the keeper.
Jack Manier runs the delay. Met by Tyler Williford, among others, on the tackle.
Got a Panther down.
Official timeout.
A message from Community Bank and Trust, 2511 Eastern Avenue on the east side of Plymouth. Community Bank and Trust proudly supports Plymouth Athletics. Show your Panther pride with Panther Spirit Checks available at all Community Bank and Trust offices. Member FDIC.
Meet the maximum dollar amount on the fundraiser.
Plymouth Furniture and Bedding Showrooms, Fairfield Plaza on Eastern Avenue. Plymouth Furniture and Bedding Showroom, located behind McDonald's in Plymouth, has a fine selection of furniture, including sofas, gliders, recliners, end tables, mattresses, bedroom sets, dining room sets, a full line of leather sofas and chairs, plus a whole lot more. They offer a wide variety of styles, so you're sure to find something that suits your taste and needs. Stop in and take a look around at Plymouth Furniture and Bedding Showrooms. And while you're there, be sure to check out the bargains at their clearance center. You'll be glad with what you see.
Wesley Minard is up off the turf, Scott. It looked like, it almost looked like a cramp is the way I was seeing it from down there. Boy, that hit that Williford. We could hear the pads cracking up
it's
here.
What you call a good pop.
Oh, yeah. Friday night pop, we call it.
Friday night pops. second and a long 7 for the Kiel Raiders inside Panther territory, touching the 35-yard line. 14-0 Panthers, 6:54 left in the half. Near back to throw, under some pressure. Tell you what, he does a nice job. He's quick.
There's a nice stutter step there.
You bet. He's quick. He gets outside. He's hard for linebackers and linemen to chase around. And again, with their spread offense, you know, if you give them a little bit of time, the defensive backs generally have their back to the quarterback. Brings up 3rd and a long 3 at the Panther 31-yard line. They're in the pistol formation. Hands it off.
Oh, boy.
Broke a couple tackles. Couldn't catch the number of the running back. Broke a couple tackles. Going to be really close to another first down.
Yeah, there was a couple missed tackles there. There was some stunting, I think, going on against Scott. And, boy, there was some penetration. They're going to make a measurement.
Going to make a measurement, and that measurement gives us a chance to talk about Papa Murphy's Pizza, 58th North Highland Avenue, behind Family Video here in Plymouth, or 2229 Calumet Drive in Sheboygan. Papa Murphy's offers custom-made take and bake pizzas featuring high-quality, fresh toppings generously laid on dough made fresh each morning. Experience the home-baked aroma of a convenient, delicious Papa Murphy's. Love at 425 degrees.
Ace Supply and Rental, 24 Thayer Street. Ace Supply and Rental, located at 24 Thayer Street in Plymouth, has everything you need to tackle those fall lawn care projects. They offer aerators, side cutters, thatchers, bed scrapers, edgers, trenchers, lawn spreaders, and much, much more. Looks like Ace Supply and Rental is all ready for the fall yard work. Are you? Better check it out at Ace Supply and Rental. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Phone 893-8676 and reserve your rental item today. That's Ace Supply and Rental, now Sheboygan County's only authorized Oryx XL vacuum dealer with a complete line of Oryx vacs, parts, and accessories.
Again, Todd, 6:12 left in the first half. Tough ball game here for the Panthers as they've had 2 turnovers tonight so far. Kiel Raiders trail the Panthers 14-0. And now we got a timeout.
I think the Raiders want to think about it with 4th and 1,
Yeah,
Scott.
4th and 1. You're right. This is a big play for the Kiel Raiders.
Absolutely.
You have just 11 minutes to get to the parking lot. Try out your new Van Horn vehicle. Every Van Horn vehicle will result in
Missed
a donation
tackles.
to the
Napa Parts at Plymouth, 107 Clover Lane. Napa Parts in Random. Also Napa Parts in Sheboygan on Taylor Drive. Stop in at your locally owned Napa Parts store located on Clover Lane in Plymouth for all your auto part needs. Additional stores located in Sheboygan and Random Lake.
High School Booster Club invites you to rapid
If you need that auto part, Scott, which I'm sure you're handy with the car, you need to go see Napa.
Yeah, I can put gas in with the best of them.
Yep.
But
all Plymouth High School football.
now, for Kiel, you know, that's a good timeout, Todd. This is a big play for them as they go in basically a power I formation. The Panthers stacking the line of scrimmage. Here turns and hands it. It's a first down. It might be, tell you what, they broke. I'll tell you what, you stack the line. Once you break the line of scrimmage, there's nobody there. And the Kiel takes it right down to about the 7-yard line. First and goal for the Raiders at the Panthers 7-yard line.
Got to give Kiel credit. They're running hard.
You
They're playing
betcha.
hard, Scott. You talked about it earlier.
Same play. Kiel ran exact same play. This time they're going to pick up a yard or 2. Off left tackle.
Ball carrier.
Feel the ball carrier that didn't pick up a lot, but picked up some pop. Picked up about a yard.
Why not go back to it? It works that first time, Scotty. You keep pounding it down there.
Yeah. Second and goal at the 6. Kiel Raiders, second and goal at the 6. Their success has been spreading the field. Right now, they're in a power I formation. Manier hands it coming to the right. It's going to take it. Play by Colin.
Nice play.
Niles turns it in with
Luke Held,
Luke
number
Held
76.
on top. You
Niles
bet.
got him turned in, and Heldy got him.
Finished off by Luke Hill.
So, nothing positive on that one. In fact, they lost
Kind
a
of
half
looked like
yard.
Mike Briggs and Brad Ballbreck working together there. That doesn't happen often,
yeah.
but they got it done.
Pretty much stumble around.
Right.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be 3rd and goal at the 7. Now, Kiel does have the wind with them, Todd. It's a little bit of a crosswind. Be it, I don't know what their kicking game is like, but they have had success when they've spread the field. Other than that nice 4th and short, and they broke a big play. Now they've got it spread back out again.
Yeah, they're going to be throwing the ball here. They got 4 wideouts, Scott. Timeout, Plymouth. Oh, Kiel takes a timeout.
Oh, yeah, Kiel took the timeout. Okay, 2020 Visions, Dr. Sharon Roberts and Brad Wickland. 2020 Visions is celebrating 20 years. They wish to thank you for voting us the best of the best in Sheboygan County. They're dedicated to the eye care needs of our patients and will continue to provide the best care possible. Call 2020 Visions today at 893-EYES to schedule your appointment.
Booster Club.
Plymouth Plumbing and Heating, longtime backer at 2420 County Road, PP, the corner of County Road and Pleasant View. Plymouth Plumbing and Heating offers a wide variety of services, including faucet repair, drain cleaning, radon mitigation systems. They feature a large range of products from water heaters and softeners to boilers and disposals, and they handle a full line of Kohler products. Check out their Kohler showroom. It's a great place to gather ideas, www.plymouth-plumbing.com. Near to throw, he's looking at it as a corner pattern, knocked down. Yeah, it's hard for us to see the numbers, but a great play out there. Almost picked off.
Justin Pickard, number 13.
Almost.
It's 4th down and goal for Kiel.
4th and goal for the Raiders. Picks, nice play, Justin Pickard. They've been going at Picks a little bit, and he's handled it well.
Boy, it looks like they're going to go for it, Scott.
Yeah.
That's a chip shot. I mean,
or they just
you think
don't
they'd want to get on the board, but here we go, Plymouth.
Boy, it's isolated at the top. Manure, he's got some stuff going for him right here.
Touchdown, Kiel Raiders.
Touchdown, Kiel Raiders. They just spread the wide side, top side of the field.
Well, they almost ran a no huddle there, and they caught it, I think, a little bit off kilter there. We were off.
Well, you can see they isolated at the top of the field. Nonetheless, The Kiel Raiders are on the board. 4:31 left in the first half. We talked earlier in the game. It's every game is new. Kiel's record is the opposite of the Panthers, but they're playing tough. Ran a great play, Manir, a nice pitch.
Herrera on to attempt the extra point.
Kiel to attempt the extra point.
Oh, blocked.
It's blocked. Good play by the Panthers. So 4:31 left in the first half from Finke Field. Todd Niles, Scott Richards, Kurt Zalp, Mike Briggs, Brad Valbrecht, Squat the Wonder Dog. We're coming from top of the press box, and the Panthers lead the Kiel Raiders 14-6.
We got the whole crew here, Scotty, on a wonderful homecoming night. Let's talk about Meyer Motors, 107 Plaza Lane here in Plymouth. Meyer Motors in Plymouth is your source for new or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, SUVs, and minivans, and now offers emissions testing. Meyer Motors has been doing business right here in Plymouth since 1926 and are proud to be part of the Plymouth community. You can visit us online at www.gomeyermotors.com or feel free to stop through and meet our friendly and knowledgeable staff. If you value selection, price, and service, then you'll find great value at Meyer Motors in Plymouth. Meyer Motors, always a better deal. Well, Scott, got to give Kiel credit. They are not giving up.
No,
they're grinding it.
I've said it for years. They're not intimidated, by anybody. They're a very young team. I know they like some of the younger kids coming up. And here looks really good at quarterback. Whichever number, we keep calling one name, and the announcers call one name, might be somebody else. They've done some nice things. The Panthers, again, have turned it over twice, which certainly is shooting yourself in the foot. You give Kiel credit on that drive. They did a great job.
Good decision there. I like that decision. Just cover the ball up.
Get the ball and let your offense take over.
Number 26, Nick Hildebrand, covers the ball up.
At the Panthers' 31-yard line, 1st and 10, Plymouth Panthers.
Plenty of time for the Panthers. All 3 timeouts left, Todd, if I remember correctly. Right now we have 350A.
I think it's 3:58.
It's pretty
but
close.
It looks
It's
like an
pretty
A on the
close,
board.
right.
Struggled a little bit with our
It's been-
clock tonight, but the boys downstairs are getting it worked out.
Keel's bunched at the line, man. They got everybody within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. That
Oh, a
was
little confusion there.
Well, they faked the jet sweep, and the jet didn't work on that one.
Draco is met in the backfield.
It almost feels like that wind right now is picking up a little
Hey,
bit.
that's good that Brad Volbrecht's up here because I can anchor right down to him.
Right.
I won't go anywhere.
If it picks up, we're grabbing Brad.
That's
I hear you.
That's definitely picked up. Feels pretty good, actually.
Brings up second and I'd say 11.
Strong wind. Niles would be thrown in the wind. Good blocking. Good job. Nice throw.
Oh, off the
just a
fingertips
little
of
wide.
Williford, number
Yep.
32.
Well, that wind is blowing from that direction. So we're past the Williford. Again, I'm not trying to make excuses, but that wind is going to have an effect on things. It's pretty brisk right now. And people have been watching. Well, you're right, Todd. We've been fortunate so far. We got the parade in. The first half of the football game, knock on wood, is gone pretty weather-free, but the wind is definitely picking up.
As the band is going out there to perform for halftime, so stick around. 3:20 left on the clock.
Ooh, that's
Oh, overthrown. That sailed too.
Niles pass is intended for Draco.
Well, you're put in a position on the first play where you got to mix up in the backfield. All of a sudden, you got 2nd and 11, 3rd and 11. Panthers are going to have to punt. First punt of the night for the Panthers.
That was a quick 3 and out, Scott.
From the inside the Panthers.
Niles has to kick into that wind.
Niles in punt formation for the Panthers.
Keel single safety. Panthers go into what we call their rugby formation a little bit.
Brandon Bondi deep for the Raiders.
Nonetheless, the Panthers have had to give it up. Todd, 3.
The kick is down at the Raiders.
3:10 left in the half, and the Kiel Raiders will take it at their own 41. Again, the Panthers do have 3 timeouts. The Kiel Raiders have used 2. They only have 1 left. Halftime, you'll be entertained by the Plymouth High School Panther Marching Band under the direction of Jason Sobronic.
Folks, stay out there because the band is going to perform live for you. We're not going to go anywhere at the end of the first half here. Manure back to pass. Always way downfield. Overthrown.
Well, that was a good pattern out and up. Niles had good coverage, a little bit of pressure on Manure in the backfield. But he's had a little bit of time, and when he gets time, he throws the ball pretty well.
Intended wide receiver Riley Feldman, 2nd and 10, Kiel.
2nd and 10, Kiel Raiders. That stops the clock. 3:02 left in the first half. Kiel at their own 41-yard line. Spread formation again, Manure at quarterback.
Oh, quarterback got leveled.
But I'll tell you what, they're letting that running back get outside. And I know Coach Canals is not happy because I've watched him. They're labeling the quarterback, but they have to have outside contain. And on the touchdown, on a couple plays in the last drive, same thing. It's just lead options, all it is.
Call out to that Jack Manure. He held on to that ball as long as he could, and he took a shot.
He did a great job.
But he held on to it, and that allowed that back to get out on that outside and to pick up a first down.
Little bubble screen again, well played by the Panthers. The blocker never got out there for the Kiel Raiders.
Justin Picker again,
Picks
number
again.
13.
Well, they keep that field spread, and with a good athlete at quarterback, Manier's a nice athlete, he can make some things happen, but what they've been able to do when they've had success is his lead option, which he just runs and reads in, and he lets it. He has done a nice job.
They really have. They're
Yeah.
mixing it up well.
Loaded to the bottom of the screen, double slot formation, bottom of the screen for the Raiders. Manier keeps on a
Ooh, fumble, ball's loose.
now.
Looks like the Raiders got the ball back, though, I think.
Ball is loose.
They'll lose two.
Oh, the Panthers got the ball.
That was a little slow call, but Eagle Eye, our lead spotter, Mr. Volbrecht, had that right away.
He did. I apologize to the fans out there. I thought the Raiders had it, but Eagle Eye Brad Volbrecht said, no way.
That's just like if somebody leaves a quarter on the table. He's the first to see that sucker, I'll
Exactly.
tell ya.
A dime even.
Oh, absolutely. Great call, Brad Volbrecht. We saw the fumble and the referees came over. Usually you get boom, but they call it.
Yeah, the way they reacted, it certainly seemed
well,
like
a
it.
big
but-
break for the Panthers. 2:08 to go in the half. Again, all the timeouts for the Panthers going into what's become a pretty brisk wind right now. Tell you, the last three balls Colin's throwing have sailed.
For Zach Gay.
You know, with that wind, you just got to adjust a little bit. You got to throw it at his short so you might catch it in the chest.
Almost looks like the wind is making it play now.
It is. It is. It's
definitely.
brisk.
You gotta get the tip of the ball down just a hair.
Yeah, well, it's like, this is a weird comparison of throwing a disc. As you throw it in the wind, it's going to plane just so much differently. There's a nice throw. Completes it to Williford on a drag pattern. First down. Nice throw, Colin Niles. Nice catch, Tyler Williford. Good job, offensive line. 1st and 10, 1:56 left in the half at the Kiel 34-yard line. Panthers don't seem to be in any hurry. Again, they have all 3 timeouts to go. Now, the wide side of the field's top of the screen. You'd be throwing right into the wind. Again, 1st and 10 Panthers.
Wideouts.
Snapped at about 138. Niles, quick fake to Trakel, throwing it deep.
Oh,
There's
incidental. I think they're going to
contact.
call that incidental, though. That was just feet getting tangled up, Scott. You can't call that.
I think you're right. Feet getting tangled up, good call.
Niles pass is intended for Pickard.
That's actually intended
Dominic
for
Bikini
Bikini.
comes off the field limping a little bit there, the intended receiver.
He got stepped on a little bit. He'll be back. 1:32 left in the half. Again, Panthers at the Kiel 34-yard line. Panthers look a little bit confused right here. Offensive setup. Well, again, bouncing back and forth. Niles scrambling a little bit, gets it off to Williford, runs over his own guy, gets down to about the 30.
That was a case of Mr. Saladini trying to come back and block and
he's
ran
trying to
right
make a
into
peel back.
Tyler.
Right, he was trying to have a peel back block, just didn't work. Panthers take their first timeout. Third and 6, obviously fourth down territory. You're not going to kick into this wind.
How about Plymouth Radio Shack, Cellcom authorized agent. Cellcom, built for you on Walton Drive here in Plymouth. Whether you're looking for Cellcom cellular phones, mobile internet service, satellite TV service, or TV antennas, Plymouth Radio Shack can take care of your needs. They are your source for Cellcom, DirecTV, and Dish Network, sales, installation, and service. See Dan or Allison in the store at 534 Walton Drive, just north of Walmart on Highway 57 in Plymouth. Plymouth Radio Shack. See how we can help. Waldo State Bank, located at 119 North Depot Street in Waldo. Waldo State Bank, serving the community since 1913. Isn't that when Briggs was born?
Right around there.
Come visit us at 119 North Depot Street in bustling downtown Waldo, or visit our website at www.waldostatebank.com. Waldo State Bank, member FDIC.
Nice throw, nice catch. Boy, nice soft hands.
Pickard on the
Nice joy. Justin
There it
Pickard just
was.
threw nice soft hands on that
As
catch.
Briggs would say, the French connection.
Yeah,
Picard.
yeah, Pepe Le
Niles
Pew.
to Picard.
Boy, right, nice. That was nice.
Touchdown,
Toss
Panthers.
to Colin Niles that game. That time he just reared back and fired it.
Oh,
The
yeah.
heck with the wind.
Yep.
He just let her rip. And the Panthers, a minute 11.
That ball had a zip on her, Scotty, and Zach just pulled it right into his body
Well, it
perfectly.
shows you in high school football, that was a 1-minute drive.
Yeah.
You know, it was a 1-minute drive. The clock stops on the first down. The clock stops on an incomplete pass. Weinbauer to kick. Snap is a little bit high, but Niles gets it down, it hits the upright, and it goes through.
All right.
That's what you want to see. You're living right.
It's our homecoming,
living
right?
right. You betcha. Flag on the play. I'm going to guess somebody ran into the. I don't see the flag. Personal foul running in the kicker. Let's move that kickoff up and let's talk about Niesman's Diamond Center and County Road O in Plymouth. Looking for that special bridal set for the largest selection at the lowest prices. Shop at Niesman's Diamond Center where you'll always find a great buy. Niesman's is located at W5132 County Road O, just north of 23, the corner of Pleasant View and County Road O. That's Niesman's Diamond Center. Four Seasons Comfort LLC, where quality service has your comfort in mind. Four Seasons Comfort is all about quality service with your comfort in mind. Servicing all of Sheboygan County, they specialize in installing and servicing residential and commercial heating and cooling systems, plus they do refrigeration and boilers. Four Season Comfort handles Train and Heil heating and cooling systems. If you're looking to update your furnace or AC unit, call the experts at Four Season at 565-2095 to arrange a free, no obligation quote on a system that's just right for you. Bank First National, 2323 Eastern Avenue at Bank First. You'll discover what community banking is all about. Local people making local decisions to help make your banking easy. Our ties to the Plymouth area are strong and we are fully committed to our community. Visit us today and discover what makes Bank First an easy choice for all your financial needs.
You're going to try something here.
Plymouth Community Ed and Recreation fall registration open August 20th. Check them out at plymouth-k12-wi-us and go Panthers. And we thank all those sponsors. Hey, stop in and tell them you heard about it on TV 14, Plymouth Community Cable.
The Plymouth Backers.
I've talked to a couple sponsors and said, yeah, we've heard a little bit that people have listened to us. They don't necessarily like listening to the guys tonight, but they are. That didn't work out so good at all.
That was not the best situation we could have had.
Well, you know, it was one of those things where you're trying to kick it along the ground, and if you kick it from this side half, sometimes that can happen, but it's not what the Panthers wanted, getting the kickoff from their 45. You know, we talked about maybe a little punt in the air might have been an idea, but whatever. The Kiel Raiders will get the ball in great shape.
You're not going to change it now, Scott. All you can
No,
do is
ain't
play
going to
stout defense.
go. Won't go backwards. Now they're getting the ball. This is interesting, Todd.
You would normally get it at 35, but because we kicked from their 45, it's the same distance to get it at the 20. So
right.
The 15-yard penalty is still from the point of kick, so they get it at the 20.
Which again, is an advantage to the kicking team. So we got another one of those interesting penalties. Kiel's going to keep the ball on the ground, snapping it in at 1:11 to go in the first half. The Panthers have taken a 21-6 lead. The Panthers scored first on a Colin Niles' Zach Kane pass. Kick was good, 7-0. Scored again. Colin Niles to Tyler Williford pass. Kick was good, 14-0. Kiel came back on Manier to a Gahagan, Manier pitch. And it was 14-6. The last one was again Niles to Kane, scored 21-0.
Oh, ball was on the ground. Ball's loose.
That ball's still loose. They're battling.
Panthers have it.
The Panthers have the ball.
There's a fumble on the snap.
Two timeouts left for the Panthers. And
But you're not going to kneel on it here, Scott.
absolutely
you gotta be
not.
thinking,
You're at the 24-yard line, Todd.
Absolutely.
This is a little bit of deja vu all over again, right?
Yes,
Last
absolutely.
week, they scored 2 touchdowns in a minute 40 near the end of the half against Waupun. Can we strike again? nickel slot formation for the Panthers. 4 wides, Trickle in the backfield with Niles. Bradley to snap it. Nice throw, nice catch. Zach Kane, good timing. You can see they've thrown a little bit in the offseason at the 13, 12-yard line. First and 10 Panthers. Out of bounds as well.
Down to the Raiders.
Colin and Zach have done a nice job all year just getting better on their timing routes. Nice throw, nice catch.
Again, same formation for the Panthers. Wide sides at the top of the screen. Niles looks short side, fires it.
Oh, just out of the fingertips of Tyler Williford, number 32.
14 seconds. I can't believe those two plays took 19 seconds.
They must. I don't know if that clock was running yet, Scott. I didn't check over there, but you're right. That seems like that was a lot of time for a complete pass out of bounds.
They should be able to get 2 plays in here, Todd. Oh, that's a flag.
There's a flag comes in.
Now in high school, it's not at the spot. It's a 15-yard. Here would be half the distance. Actually, it's a good play. But I'll tell you now, it's easy for us to say this now. Somebody broke wide open at the top of the screen on that play.
Yes, it was. Yep.
So he figured it was at about the 13. It should be at about the 7, which is probably irrelevant now. Now, coach has a decision to make.
It's indicated against the Raiders.
Panthers will take a timeout. I think it's 8 seconds. It's either 8 or 9 on our Halloween clock. You can get a play in if it's got to be a touchdown.
Yep.
If somebody's tackled, it's pretty hard to even get a time. It's hard to get a timeout.
There's no way 19 seconds went off that clock.
Don't forget, folks, the band is waiting to perform for you at halftime. Right at halftime, we're going to have a quick interview and a summary from Scott and I here at Finke Field, and then we're going to stay live to listen to the band perform halftime. Finke Field, Homecoming 2013.
Okay, Todd. Again, we think it's 9 seconds. It could be 8. It could be A. The letter A.
8 seconds.
Brought to you by C and B. Nonetheless, it's going to be a quick toss into the end zone. Niles going to roll a little bit to his right. Don't get sacked there, Colin. Throw it. Throws it away. Good job. 3 seconds to go. Now.
Niles' pass to the end zone is incomplete.
Keel defended that well. There was nobody open. A little bit of pressure on Niles. All right.
Boy, it looks.
Panthers are going to.
Doesn't look like the field goal unit's going to come out.
Well, I tell you what, that's a tricky wind. Well, it's right smack dab in the middle. And they're still making some decisions here. They're kicking
I think they're going to take that last time out, Scott.
I think they're going to kick it.
I think they should.
Panthers. This is their third and final timeout of the half.
Reward the kicker for what he did on the kickoff.
So, coaches, I think have decided they're going to bring the field goal team out on the field. Because it's right in the middle of the field. I think it was on one of the hashes, Todd. They'd probably say we're going to give it a shot here.
Weinbauer's got a strong leg. There's no doubt he's at the distance to make this, even with the wind. I think my personal opinion, you take the attempt at the 3 points.
Years ago, the year that Falls, I remember this explicitly, that Falls won the state championship. At the end of the half, it was hard to see exactly where we were, and we went for it and didn't get it. And Falls came out in the second half. We had a penalty to start the half. I think, and I know Coach at the time said if I had to do it all over again, I was so confident that we were going to get it.
Looks like the Panthers are going to go for it, Scotty.
It does.
No, I take that back.
don't know.
Colin Niles is kicking the field goal. I'm not sure if Weinbauer is injured or what the situation is here, number 11.
Well, he's warm. And it's up. And it's good.
It's good.
And the clock didn't run. Or it didn't start because
that should be the end of the half.
That's the end of the half. The Plymouth Panthers leave the field up 24-6 over the Kiel Raiders. Scott Richards and Todd Niles will give you a quick halftime synopsis. Todd, great half for the Panthers. They scored first on a Niles to Kane score.
Williford on the next pass reception for a touchdown, and then again Kane. And here at the end with 3 seconds left, Colin Niles kicks a field goal. The Panthers are up 24-6 at half.
Both teams have had 2 turnovers. The Panthers have capitalized, and so has Kiel. Scott Richards, Todd Niles, Kurt Salp. Halftime, the Plymouth Panther Band will be back for the second half.
Stay tuned, folks. Live, the Plymouth Panthers Marching Band.
But that's the way I like it, baby. I don't want to live forever.
In order of the winnings, let's rewind it back to the Plymouth Panther Booster.
Welcome back to Finke Field with the Panthers leading 24-6 at halftime. Just getting ready to get the start of the second half start here. Scott, it looks like I remember that game at Soldier Field. Remember with that playoff game? It's got fog is rolling in something thick here. Panthers are kind of gathering there at about the 10-yard line.
Well, and they've had clock issues. They tried to reset it at half. It didn't work, but it's been pretty close. It's been interesting. You know, Todd, it was a little bit of a sloppy game, but give Kiel some credit. They played hard. They mixed things up on offense. I think the Panthers were a little bit surprised by the Kiel athleticism, especially at quarterback and split. Nonetheless, the Panthers do have what you would consider to be a commanding 24-6 lead. They do get the kickoff. 2 turnovers by the Panthers, 2 turnovers by the Kiel Raiders.
Yep, absolutely. So that part of the game is even. You know, it looks like obviously anytime we see the Panthers go into that hurry-up offense, Scott, things seem to click with us there a little bit. You know, well, multiple receivers going different directions, and
there are a lot of weapons. I don't think there's any question right now that Zach Kane is Collins' primary receiver, but he uses Justin Pickard and Tyler Williford a lot. You know, he mixes it up, and teams have had to respect the running game. And the Panthers really haven't run the ball that much tonight, but they've had success through the air. Had a little tweak middle of the second quarter as the wind really whipped up. It's died down a little bit, but now the fog is rolling in.
Yep, now we got foggy.
For the players on the field, I don't, unless you're returning a punt. But other than that, I don't think for the players it's a big problem.
I think it's more for us up here on top of the press box. It's got a little more problem seeing, and probably the fans out there can see that fog kind of layering down. But
we're kind of in a little bit of a fog anyway, you know. I mean, we've been told that.
Right.
So you see, Niles kicked that field goal at the end of the half. I think it was a case where you have a senior kid that's been there, and they wanted to get the points. He buried it, put it right through the middle. I don't know who held on that. I don't know who the holder, because Collins usually the holder, but might have been Pickard, might have been Mokini, I don't know. It'll be Trakel and Kane back to return the kick. Now, when you lose Staling, you know, they make some adjustments in that regard.
Yeah, with regard to that, Sam's doing well. Obviously broke his wrist last week, but he's talking to his folks. He's got great spirits about him, and he'll be back next year. He'll be ready for basketball season. He's a tough kid.
Trakel are deep, anticipating the kickoff of Brandon Zamora Herrera.
Here we go at the start of the second half. Scribble down to Trakel. He comes right up the gut.
A nice play by Kiel. I tell you what, the Panthers blocked it, but Kiel did a nice job. Nonetheless, the Plymouth Panthers will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. Again, starting the second half, leading the Kiel Raiders 24-6. Again, we thank all of our backers. This program is brought to you by the backers, our Plymouth Community TV sponsor team. Join the backers.
First and 10, Niles goes under center. He's Running backs are in the eye. Bocchini in motion.
Boy, nice job, Kiel's linebackers.
Trinkle on the carry.
I thought there was a little bit of a hole that maybe Brad could bounce to the outside, but tell you what, Kiel's Trevor Agnew really did a nice job filling that hole. Kiel has pretty much said, if you're going to beat us, you're going to have to throw the ball, and the Panthers have had success throwing the ball.
But this is a good opportunity, though, for the Panthers to work on that rushing game, though, Scott. You know what I mean?
2nd and 8.
Don't give up on it.
We'd call this back in the day a full house backfield, 3 backs, quarterback behind center. Niles shuttle pass to Trakel, takes it up the middle. Whoa, I thought he was going to get the first down, and the Kiel Raiders stopped it about a yard short. About a yard short. The Panthers will have the ball 3rd and less than a yard, just shy of their own 45-yard line. Yeah, the Kiel Raiders have come up, they've hit, they've blocked, they've done a lot of really good things.
Some different stance here, positioning. Right up the gut. I think it's Williford. I think he's got it.
Oh yeah, they marked it ahead of the 45. That's a first down.
That was a little unique, though, seeing those kids sprint out of that huddle. Scott. But I think they're working on different things
but
down the road.
I'm thinking that the whole crew is supposed to sprint out.
I don't think so.
Nonetheless, it's first down, and the fog's getting a little thicker. In the 3rd quarter, 10 minutes to go in the 3rd, or 10:36 to go in the 3rd quarter. The Panthers, 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line. Niles in the pistol formation, double slots, right and left. Trakel behind Niles. Fakes, rolls right. Nice block. It didn't hold up. I'll tell you what happened on that. That's a covered sack. Kiel's defenders covered the receivers very, very, very well. There was some penetration, but he really didn't have a chance to find that second receiver or to find a lane to run.
Yeah, even Colin was rolling out there to the right, but it certainly seemed like the Kiel defenders were spot on that. Colin turned to look, and there was a defender coming. He deflected one, but there were 2 other ones waiting for him in the wings.
2nd and long, 2nd and about 19 for the Panthers. 2nd and 18 on the scoreboard. Flanker left, split right. 2 backs next to Niles in the backfield. 1 on either side. Shuttle it again. Kiel's right there to make that play. I'll tell you what, that is a signature play for the Panthers, and the Kiel coaching staff, give them credit, have said, we're not going to let you run that one.
You know they've been watching that in film all week, Scott.
Good job by the Kiel defense. 3rd and long for the Panthers.
A short gain still leaves the Panthers with a 3rd down and 17 yards.
Usually you designate a player, and the linebacker on this side, he was the pitch. It's considered a pass, by the way, because it's forward. Niles, a lot of time looking deep, throwing it deep to Williford. It's tipped, and Zach Kane comes up with it.
I think that actually went off a Kiel defender's helmet, Scott.
I think
deflected back to Zach Kane, and Zach was right there.
Well, probably those 2 receivers weren't supposed to be so close to each other.
They were running down the field together, but as it works out,
it goes as about
it was a well-called play.
Yeah, it goes as about a 25-yard completion. We'll take it.
Even you wouldn't have drawn that one up, Scotty.
No. First down. Panthers now at the Kiel 26-yard line. Clean living, Todd. Clean living. Niles on the keeper, cuts inside, cuts it up. He was down. Play was down. Contact on the ground. Puts the ball down. Niles picked up about 7 yards. It started at the 26. They're at the 19. But we have a hold on the Panthers.
A flag on the play, Scott. I think we might have a holding inside there.
Yeah, he already gave the hold signal. It's going to start from 27, so it's going to bring him back to the 37.
Holding against the Panthers.
Though we've scored, Todd, I think you'd say it's a defensive play. It's played pretty well, but it's been a little lethargic. They're just a little lethargic at times, but expectations are so great because of the way we've been playing.
Again, enough mistakes at this time of the season, with that holding penalty. Those are the things we got to eliminate.
A high snap. Now's the boy. He's got some room to go. He picks up about 12, 13 yards. Nice peel that block.
There were some hard hits in that back blocking there, Scott. The pads were cracking up here.
Well, the snap was high. I don't know if it was supposed to be a jet sweep, but Niles did the right thing. Go the way the play was supposed to go. If you miss a handoff or whatever, go the way the play was supposed to go.
At least you know the blockers are going to be out there.
Somebody peeled back, right. Brings up 2nd and 9 for the Panthers. Now they're at the Kiel 25-yard line. Hand to Trakel up the middle. Nice
gain,
Brad.
yes.
Trakel picks it down to the 20. Picks up about 4 or 5. Bring up 3rd and 3. Again, 4 down territory, 4 short. And they snap it in. It'll be about 7 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Panthers up 24-6.
3rd and 3 for the Panthers.
I believe it's got to be getting hard to see that on the field now, Scott.
Yeah,
that fog is getting thicker and thicker.
Hand off to Trakel. You keep it going, Brad. Takes it down to about the 3. Nice job left side of the line, Saladini and Oleg.
Good hard run there by Bradley.
Yeah. Good lead. Good lead, Ty Williford. Good job, Panthers. 1st and goal, Panthers at the Kiel 3. Williford and Trakel behind Niles. Niles under center with Bradley. Kiel dug in. Turn hand up to
Trakel. Trakel. He bounces outside, doesn't quite get it.
Good job, Kiel defense.
Yeah, they hit him hard at the first chance there.
Probably a yard. 2nd and goal at the 2. Tough sledding down here at the goal line.
About a yard and a half.
Cody Hoffman comes in, probably just bringing another blocker. Fogging up, but it ain't raining, boys.
Yes, we'll take the fog. No moisture right now.
Triple I, stacked backfield. Huffman at the front of the line. They're going plowing it through there. Slide to the right.
Boy, they're trying to push him in there, Scott, but I don't think he made it.
Stacked him up again. Now they're setting it at about the 1. Tell you what, Kiel has had some penetration in the backfield.
Yes, they have.
So it's 3rd and goal at the 1. I got to believe this is going to be for the coaches. It's this way, fellas, we're going in the end zone. Don't even think about kicking it. We're going to get a touchdown on this baby.
As tight as they are inside there, Scott, I could see 11 on a boot right now.
They've certainly made it difficult.
No, again, penetration by Kiel.
Well, they just shot a gap. Wow.
And there wasn't just one in there, Scott. There were two, at least 2, if not 3 Kiel Raiders in that backfield.
Well, I give Coach Cron and Coach Schnau certainly gives him suggestions. Listen, fellas, we got to prove ourselves right here.
Yeah.
Now it's maybe not to prove yourself, just get the score.
I'd still like to see him run it, though, and just prove that ground game there's there, Scott.
Well, they've spread them out now. Kiel still got 6 downlines, a 6-5 defense is what it is. Little toss, touchdown.
Brad Trakel, number 7 on the reception.
Put the ball in Niles' hands, and he threw it. But I'll tell you, give the Kiel defense for being stout from 1st and goal at the 3. Give the Panther offense credit. They got the score. 4:28 left in the third quarter. The Panthers now take a 30-6 lead. Extra point coming. Weinbauer back in to kick.
To attempt the extra point.
Snap is good. Weinbauer's kick is good. The Panthers take a 31-6 lead. 4:28 left in the third quarter. The Osthoff Resort in Elkhart Lake, a 4-diamond AAA property, is looking for help in all positions, part and full-time. Students and adults are encouraged to apply. Check out their employment page at www.osthoff.com.
Scott, how about Plymouth Professional Massage Therapy, 515 East Mill Street, Plymouth, Wisconsin. Go see Katie. She'll get the kinks out. Advanced Eye Care, 300 East Mill Street. Doctors Tim and Cheryl Ziegler. Your eyes are bothering you? Go see Tim and Cheryl. How about Van Horn Automotive Plymouth? Scott, just a call out to them. They did a wonderful job. It's truck month for Dodge. They had, if you came in and volunteered, there was $20 donated to the Plymouth Football Booster for test driving.
And they're going to have raised over $4,000 for the Plymouth football program.
$4,000 estimated to be raised today for taking a test drive for the Dodge trucks. Thank you, Van Horn Automotive of Plymouth. Here we go, kickoff by Weinbauer. That one's in play.
Nice return, Todd. Picked it up at about the 7, ran it out to the 31. Kiel will take over, 1st and 10 at their own 31, trailing 31-6, 4:13 left in the third quarter. But all night, Kiel has been gritty, I would say. They have been gritty.
Regardless of the score, I know it's 31-6, but they're certainly not giving up.
No. And I said they're a young football team. I know that. They believe that they're building, and they've shown some nice things.
Certainly think Kiel's going to come out passing here, Scott. As I made that call wrong as they ran the ball.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I'm up here, not on the sidelines.
Yeah. Thank you, Swami.
How about Jim's Appliance and Repair and Sales and Service? As you heard Scotty Richards talk earlier, if you need an appliance repair, go see Jim DeRoyd. Or if you need a new refrigerator stove, give Jimmy a call, 892-2333.
Well, that's that lead option. And
nice play out there.
Job. Well, Manier pitched it a little bit quicker that time. He's been blasted pretty good on a few, but the Panthers played it well. Made the adjustments at half and took that play away. A little surprised. You're right, Todd. I thought they would come out throwing her a little bit. They got to throw her now, 3rd and 13.
3rd and 12 for the Raiders.
Back to pass. Out in the flat. It's actually it was a pretty good throw, Scott.
It was a very nice throw. Defended pretty well by Dominic Bucchini. Was there Johnny on the spot just as the ball arrived. Nonetheless, the Raiders left the punt. Here's where I think that fog gets tough.
Yeah, you better, Dom needs to just make sure. There's nothing wrong with letting that ball hit the ground now.
You want the ball. If you can see it, great. I can't see a whole lot of anything anymore, but if you can see it, great. But it's tough.
Bocchini and Kane in deep safety anticipating the Raider punt.
Oh, I can see it. They couldn't see it.
Oh, that takes a great Raiders bounce. It's going inside the 20 to about the 17-yard line.
Yeah.
But there again, Scott, if you're having struggling to see it, you just got to stay away from it.
Just let it go. You bet.
Get away. What do they call that? Get away from the ball?
Yeah, you get the ball. Now you let your offense, which has been very productive, when they haven't turned it over, we've punted once. We've turned it over twice. Otherwise, we scored in every other possession. So let the offense take over, and they're going at it right now.
56-yard punt by the Kiel Raiders.
56-yard punt, Scott. I think 20 of it was rolling, but that's all right.
Yeah, again, I'm sure the coaches said if you don't think you can catch it, let it go. And that just was a good kick.
Again, here we are at Finke Field 2013 homecoming. Not sure the last time I saw this kind of fog in a football game, but
well,
I think our viewers are getting a good sight of it there. We apologize if sometimes we can't quite get the number because it is difficult to see right now.
Niles again, pistol formation, double slots. And in the backfield, we can't get the number. It looked to me like
Trakel, number 7 on the carry.
Picks up 11. Again, tonight we did recognize the class of 1963 celebrating their 50th reunion. Undefeated football champs, the old EWC, well, the EWC in the 1963 under legendary coach Werner Soup Finke.
It was a gain of 9, so it should bring up 2nd and 1. I think that's Trakel again, and I think he's got the first.
And now it's a case too, or if you can grind it out, the clock is your friend. You'd like to get to that running clock. I know we talk about that, but the reality is that now you just want to keep the football. And if Kiel doesn't have it, they can't score.
Zach Kane comes off limping a little bit. He looks all right. He's got a little nick there. 1st and 10 on the 30-yard line. 29, we'll call it.
The Panthers call a timeout. Evidently something was a little mixed up. Miller and Belt Incorporated, Holdendale Road. If you missed an opportunity and you regret it, stop by Miller and Belt and give them an opportunity to get a new Simplicity tractor, or if you're getting ready for another fun Wisconsin winter, right now you might want to take a look at their preseason savings on Simplicity snow throwers. The Paddock Club in Elkhart Lake. For a truly unique dining experience, visit the Paddock Club located in beautiful Elkhart Lake. Once you've been to the Paddock Club, you'll want to return. The atmosphere is very inviting with wonderful food, and it'll draw you back to savor a truly unique experience. That's the Paddock Club.
At some point, I think you maybe need to take Debbie out there. I mean, that'd be a nice night for you and the missus.
Well, she should maybe take me out there.
Well, come on, Scott.
Yes, she would. She is a good gal. Community Bank and Trust in Eastern Avenue. Community Bank and Trust proudly supports Plymouth Athletics. Get their Panthers Spirit checks available at all Community Bank and Trust offices.
Obviously, Coach Knaus didn't like something there and called a timeout on 1st and 10. I think we got a little motion there or something. I think somebody moved.
Now, you just took a timeout and set up a play, and somebody moved. You know,
those are the things that Coach is going to talk about this week.
It turns you gray. 1:38 left to go. We look at the clock, and there's something just not working. Again, it's been so wet. Could be anything. But the rest of it's worked. It's just that the time on the clock has been, I think it's accurate. It's just hard to see what exactly is going on.
There's so much interference tonight with all this this cloudy weather. Who knows? 1st and 15. Niles back in the pocket.
Going deep for Bocchini. Oh,
oh, right between his hands. And a flag, though.
We've got a hold, is what we got. They threw it right where it should be, over the outside shoulder to the outside. That's going to be a defensive hold.
Second down.
Yep, defensive hold.
There's a flag on the play.
They'll walk it off against the Raiders. (15-yard
pass interference.
Pass interference. I thought it was a hold. It was just simply a pass interference.
I just think there was a little too much contact downfield.
Might have been. Pass interference, great big break for the Panthers. Panthers now take it 1st and 10, just past their own 39-yard line, 31-6 Panthers, 1:33 left in the 3rd quarter. Again, Scott Richards, Todd Niles, and Kurt Zope on the camera, coming to you from Finke Field. A foggy Finke Field, no less, right now.
Direct snap to Gonna say that's just by the way he was running. I think that was Bradley Trakel.
Yeah, he hits the hole. There's no hesitation. And I know Brad is quick enough. We've seen him, Todd, this year. If he gets that last cut, he can take it all the way.
As again, Peg Harrington would say, he runs fast and forward.
Yep. Well, she was a very knowledgeable football.
Right.
Very savvy.
And her husband wasn't a bad ball player himself, Mr. Greg Harrington.
Yep, and she got to watch him run. And he's slowed up a lot now, though.
There's Trakel again.
He's
got some field in front of him.
That cut.
He made another. Nice run,
there he
boy.
made that cut. He broke about 3 tackles, Todd.
That was excellent. I gave Bradley a couple knuckles before the game, give him some knucks, and I said, Trakel, have a game. That was a heck of a run right there.
That's what we talked about. He hit the toe, the hole hard, and bang, he makes that cut.
He's
and away
got
he
that,
goes.
Burst of speed in there too.
This could be the last play of the third quarter, Todd. Panthers now down at the Kiel 22-yard line. Spreading the Kiel defense out. Flanker right, slot left. Looking for Kane, right on the button. Kane on a post pattern, Niles right on the button. Great job by the offensive line. The Panthers draw more blood. 20 seconds, well, I don't know, the clock's blinking around here. It's somewhere under 30 seconds, and the Panthers take a 37-6 lead.
Again, you got to give credit to that O-line again, Scott. You and I could have had time back there. The way Colin could study that backfield and toss her to Kane.
But they had run the ball well early in this drive and then set up that pass.
Yeah.
Brought the Kiel defenders up. Snap is good. The kick, I think, is good. Oh, yeah, it's good.
It's good.
Panthers now 37-6. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Plymouth Furniture and Bedding Showroom, Fairfield Plaza on Eastern Avenue. Plymouth Furniture and Bedding Showroom has a fine selection of furniture, including sofas, gliders, recliners, and a whole lot more. They have a wide variety of styles. You'll find something that suits your needs. They also have bargains in their clearance center. Check out Plymouth Furniture and Bedding Showroom. Papa Murphy's Pizza, Highland Avenue in Plymouth and Calumet Drive in Sheboygan. Papa Murphy's Pizza is made fresh right before your eyes. Before you take it home and bake it, it's in your oven, so it's piping hot. Love at 425 degrees.
Good pizza, Scotty, good pizza. Ace Supply and Rental. Ace Supply located at 24th Thayer. Ace Supply and Rental located at 24th Thayer Street in Plymouth is a home for all your rental needs. We offer scissors lifts, heavy-duty lifts, skid steers, mini excavators, plus all the attachments to get the job done. Ace Supply and Rental open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. 893-8676, and reserve your rental item today.
Good stop. Little pop up by Weinberg. Bounces at about the 17. Nonetheless, they bring the Kiel return man down back at the 28. Kiel first and 10 at their own 28-yard line. 13 seconds to go in the third quarter. The Panthers up 38-6.
Scott, number 26, Nick Hildebrand, in there for a nice tackle on that.
Hildebrand has done a lot of work this year on that kickoff team, Todd. His name gets called a lot.
You bet.
Good credit to Hildy.
He gets his nose in there a lot. I think we got a rash of subs in there now. I see number 4, Trevor Miskey, out on the field. Number 3, Dominic Bocchini. Number 73 out on the field, Brian Cheka. 45, Ben Elbers out there. He lets it fly. Deep. Wow, what a catch. No, I think he's calling it out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Good throw.
It was a good throw, but I tell you, Ben Elbers was right on him, Scott. He was.
That was a great throw. He threw from the 20 to the 40. 20, 30, 40 yards, but it was, that was about a 50-yard throw in the air.
You got to give credit to Benny. He was right on him.
Second and 10, Raiders.
57's in there, number 57. Dylan Ermer is out on the field. I think that's Colin Denzine playing strong safety there. I see number 55 out there, Cole Brugink, playing on the interior line.
Ooh. Timing pattern threw it just a little bit behind.
Pass is intended for Riley Feldman.
25, Aaron Unger's out there.
That is the end of the third quarter.
The third quarter has come to an end, tied with the Panthers up 38-6. Couple things going to happen. Our Panther student body would like to do a little jump around.
Little jump around by the student body.
And Van Horn is going to present a check to the
student body has organized themselves to do a little jump around here, I believe. Well, they are organizing, Scott.
They're organizing.
You got to give them credit. It is homecoming week.
They had trouble with the mic early. They tried to run the song, so who knows what's cooking.
All right, we're back out on the field. As soon as the kids get organized to do a little jump around, we'll get back down to them. But for now, we got Plymouth football under the fog at Finke Field. Kiel has possession on about the 27-yard line of their own 27-yard line. Number 8 with the option, bobbled a little bit. Good pursuit out here.
Good pursuit, well defended by the Panthers. So it was third and 10. It's going to be 4th and 10 for the Kiel Raiders. Well, the students went to Plan B.
They went to Plan B, the train.
Tackled, among others, by Colin Denzine.
That's C.J. Weezy leading the crew there with a big jump. Good job. Good job, students. Brings up
having a good time.
3rd and 10. Excuse me, 4th and 10 with the punt.
King's going to let it bounce, and again, it takes a bit of a Kiel roll. Good move. Panthers will have it 1st and 10 at the 30, their own 37.
Scott, let's talk about Napa Parts in Plymouth, Random Lake, and Sheboygan. Stop in at your locally owned Napa Parts store located on Clover Lane here in Plymouth for all your auto parts needs. Remember, we have additional stores located in Sheboygan and Random Lake. 2020 Visions, Dr. Sharon Roberts, Dr. Brad Wicklund, 100 Carr Road. Just a reminder, at 2020 Visions, we do accept insurance for the employees of Kohler, Sargento, Masters Gallery, Johnsonville, American Dairy Brands, and many more. You can find us on Facebook, 2020 Visions, or check out our website, www.20-20visions.com.
I can't see, but I think Jake Schneider's now in at quarterback, Todd. Number 2. There's a lot of new numbers in, but it's just hard to see them.
I'll see if I can't get them as they're coming off the sideline, Scott, because once they're out there,
No gain on the play.
I feel like Mike Briggs. I really can't see right now. I see number 15, Lucas Johnson's out at one wide out.
Handoff, yep, that's Schneider at quarterback.
I think that was Trevor Miskey on there, number 4, from what I could see. Number 85 come off the field. Alex Lefebvre. 86 goes in. Nick Schultz, a 6'5", 220-pound junior. And on a nice run.
Nice, very nice. Take it and get your shoulders
Again,
square.
Trevor Miskey, number 4 on the carry. Some nice blocking inside there. Some nifty moves by Trevor. Picked up the first down.
Gain about 9 yards. First down, Plymouth Panthers.
It's like Lefebvre, number 85 and 86. Nick Schultz are bringing in the plays. They're alternating out there on tight end.
Panthers spreading them out on the bottom side of the screen. I formation. Again, Jake Schneider in at the quarterback. Handoff in the backfield. Nothing doing. On first down, nothing there. Panthers again. Second down. Second and looks like a loss of about maybe loss of a yard.
Scott, it's good to see. It's good to see Jake in there, number 2. Obviously, he's going to carry over the helm.
Yep.
That quarterback next season after Colin graduates. So it's good to get him some reps in there, get that feel for varsity ball.
Yep.
He's only a sophomore.
Yep. It's under 10 to go in the ball game. The clock is really acting screwy right now, so we're not sure exactly where it's at. Straight handoff dive.
Yep.
Jake's strength, and he's only a sophomore, is he's a good runner. I know he's a sprinter on a track team, plays basketball, baseball. He's a good runner.
Senior Adam Schmitz, number 81, I see out there. Number 2, Schneider comes over the sideline to get the play. We got an injury down on the field for the Panthers. Number 7, he's out there. Big Trevor Jensma. 68. Cole Myers out there. 79. Isaac Zimmerman's out there, a senior journeyman.
Would still like to give us a chance of talk about Plymouth Plumbing and Heating on the corner of Pleasant Road and PP. Plymouth Plumbing and Heating offers a wide variety of services, including faucet repair, drain cleaning, and radon mitigation system. They carry a full line of products. Check out their Kohler showroom. It's a great place to gather ideas. Give them a call at 893-3601 or www.plymouth-plumbing.com. State Farm Insurance and Financial Services. Jim Schultz is your agent. Let State Farm agent Jim Schultz Plymouth help you simplify and get to a better state, because Jim handles all your auto, home, and life insurance needs. He gives you more time for everything else. Let Jim Schultz take care of business for you.
I think that's number 25. That'd be Aaron Unger. No, at 26 it looks like. Nick Hildebrand. Hopefully we don't lose him for long. Like we said, Scott, Nick's been great on special teams, but Nick's coming off pretty gingerly on that ankle.
He's been a stalwart on special teams.
Just don't like how he can't put a lot of weight on that. Nick's a tough kid. If that thing hurts, it's hurting.
Panthers will have 3rd and 10, 8:37, we think, left to go in the ball game. I just went to 8:38. Whatever.
Some motion there on that halfback.
Yeah, you can't have 2 guys moving.
He got a little anxious there.
Flag on the play. Preliminary indication. Illegal procedure against the Panthers.
Trevor wanted to run before it got snapped.
And that's the rule. When you have a guy in motion, everybody else has to be set. Once the quarterback has got everybody set, only one guy can move.
3rd and 14.
3rd and 14 for the Panthers.
Maybe we'll give Jake a chance to throw the ball here.
I think it's where Jake generally fakes it and rolls out. Like right here.
Yep, you called it. And look at him go. He's got some wheels.
And that's where he's good. I mean, he's fast. Kid's fast. Fakes it, gets their defense going one way.
He must take after his mother. That can't be Gus.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That might be Grandpa Chris.
Grandpa Chris? Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
More like Grandpa Chris. Or Mom, but definitely not Gus.
No.
Scott, next week we're going to be traveling over to Campbellsport, who's had a pretty fine season themselves.
Yeah, Campbellsport knocked off a perennially strong team, Kewaskum, although there were some mistakes Kewaskum made in the game. You would take a look at that as being they're very fundamentally sound. They are a well-coached team.
Schneider hands off to Miskey right up the gut.
Nice push by the line. Miskey's going to pick up about 8 yards. The 2nd and 2 from the 30. Plymouth into Kiel territory.
Ball carrier tackled by
Now,
Brock.
the people that have watched our broadcast, to have a continuous clock, you got to get to a 35-point lead. Right now, it's a 32-point lead. The Panthers, again, Kiel has, we've talked about it, has played a gritty football game. I think they're wearing down a little bit right now, you know, but they've
You said, and they're young, and
they are.
They got some size out there. I mean, they match up with us physically. It just, I think the Panthers got a little more experience on them tonight.
And a little more at the skilled spots and a senior leader and quarterback. Miskey again. That time he's going to pick up the first down. The clock will stop. Meyer Motors, 107 Plaza Lane in Plymouth. They're your source for new or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, SUVs, minivans, and they now offer emissions testing. They've been in Plymouth since 1926. Todd, you were around then, so you should be able to remember. Get in touch with them at www.gomeyermotors.com. Meyer Motors, always a better deal.
Got it. I saw number 60, Pat Lemkiel, just went in, and 21, Gabe Meyer, into the ball game.
Coaches continue to roll in some fresh bodies, give the kids a chance to shine in the fog.
That was Gabe Meyer, his first carry of the evening. Might be his first carry of his career at the varsity level.
It might be.
Again, he's a sophomore, something to build on there. Gabe Meyer, a 5'9", 150-pound sophomore.
150-pound bruiser.
Bruiser.
Again, 2nd and 8 for the Panthers at the Kiel 22-yard line. Somebody else is moving again. A couple of boo-boos here by the new kids on the field.
See number 42 out there, another sophomore, Jared Holdridge.
Plymouth Radio Shack, your Cellcom authorized agent. If you're looking for a Cellcom cell phone, mobile internet service, satellite TV, give Plymouth Radio Shack a call. See how they can help. Just north of Walton Drive, out near Walmart.
21, Gabe Meyer goes in to relieve Trevor Miskey.
Brought sale, Todd.
Brought sale going on.
Careful, don't dive over the top to get to that.
Yep, folks, I gotta leave.
You could get bruises from Briggs if you're trying to go for a double brat for $2. They got movement again.
Another flag on the play, false start.
Now, you're putting new kids out, but I will guarantee the coaches are not going to cut them any slack on that deal. They're going to say this is what you need to do, because it's next man in. We've seen that with Staling going out, with Clay Henning going out. They're going to talk. It's a matter of kids learn from your mistakes, but they don't want to see them do that stuff. So under 6 minutes to go, 38-6 Panthers. It's going to make it 2nd and about 18.
The Panthers now face a 2nd and 18.
Now the clock ain't hardly working at all. Thought Kiel moved. They moved a little bit. Schneider was taking a sneak. Well, they didn't get any movement out of that.
Jake Schneider runs.
That was actually impressive for our line to stand still after a couple illegal procedures. Jake almost got him.
Waldo State Bank serving the community since 1913, and that's not just Waldo. Call Waldo State Bank at give them an email at www.waldostatebank.com.
I think Mike Briggs opened his first savings account there in 1913.
I think he came in on I believe he came in on a stagecoach.
He came in on a stagecoach, opened up his first savings account, 1913.
For him to part with a nickel, it had to be 1913.
Drek snapped up the middle. I think that's Holdridge. I think they maybe got his face mask or something there. Multiple flags came out.
From positive yardage. Penalty marker on.
Well, it's a personal foul face mask, so it's 15 more. They're going to tack onto that one. That was a good run by Jared Holdridge. Carried the pile a little bit.
The Raiders.
Niesman's Diamond Center, County O in Plymouth, for the largest selection of diamond and colored gemstone jewelry. Shop Niesman's, the corner of Pleasant View and County Road O.
will be added to the end of the run.
And Kiel's going to take a timeout. Four Seasons Comfort LLC, quality service with your comfort in mind. Mike Pelzel and Jeremy Linsmeyer, former Plymouth Panther. Four Seasons Comfort, located on Highway 42 between Sheboygan and Howards, handles heating, air conditioning, commercial refrigeration, and boilers, plus sales and service. Do it now, as this winter season is just about upon us. That's Four Seasons Comfort, servicing all of Sheboygan County. Bank First National, 2323 Eastern Avenue at Bank First. You will discover what community banking is all about. Local people making local decisions to help make your banking easy. Their ties to Plymouth are deep. Visit them today and discover what makes Bank First an easy choice for all your needs.
Scott, I give a shout out and give credit to the fans here. The student body is still here in full contact, and a lot of the fans are still here too on a miserable night, although it didn't rain, as you said. Hand off to Holdridge again. Gain of a couple. But boy, looking down here, Scott, it's just impressive to see the fans still here rooting on the Panthers.
Well, you're right, and it's always a nice crowd for homecoming, considering the weather. It rained off and on all day. We didn't know what was going to be taking place. The kids have hung around. Nice group of students. Well, the class of 63 was here. I don't know if they're still hanging around. They may have decided that it's time to move a little bit, but that's how it is.
Scott, I'm going to step away right now and leave you solo. I don't know if you can handle that.
Well, I'll have to loosen up a little bit.
I'm going to have to head down on the field. Mr. Briggs and I are going to try to get a post-game interview with Coach Knaus here on Homecoming.
Yep.
It's been a pleasure working with you, Scott. And
Thank
to
you.
the fans out there, happy Homecoming, and everybody drive safe. But if you're watching, you're probably at home, but it's foggy out tonight. Be careful.
Next week at Campbell Sport, taking on the one loss in the conference, Campbell Sport Cougars. So it should be a good football game next week. Kiel has hung in there. Records again. It was a good ball game until about 3 minutes left in the first half. Really close ball game when the Panthers able to open up a big lead. Now lead by 32, 38-6, knocking on the door. The clock's running, and it's a timeout, so I don't know why the clock's running, but Schneider under center. Toss sweep. Trevor Miskey around the outside, but we have a flag thrown right at the line. The back judge threw a flag, probably a hold, and it is. It's going to be a hold on the Panthers.
Indicated against Plymouth, nullifying the play.
Ball is going to come back. It was third and goal from about the 8-yard line. It's going to be third and goal now from about the 18-yard line. So the Panthers, third and goal from the 18. Situation where I'm not sure the Panthers will put the ball in there, but you know, you got a bunch of different kids in there. Let them play. Motion. Schneider on a keep. He runs one defender, but there's going to be a whole bunch more there to get him. And they take him down to 13. Well played by Kiel. Panthers, fourth down at the 13-yard line. Under 3 minutes here, coming to you from Finke Field. Todd Niles has left us to get a few post-game comments from Coach Dan Knaus along with Mike Briggs. Kurt Zulp is still up here with me. If he wasn't, we wouldn't have a camera. It has not been that bad of weather. It's foggy and a little bit windy, but we got the game in without any rain. So fourth down, Panthers at the 13-yard line. I formation. Flanker left, split right, I. Snyder's going to look to throw a little bit. Throws it into the end zone. Up for grabs. We can't tell you what happened, and the referees haven't said either. Apparently it was an incomplete pass. It was in the far corner of the end zone. We really couldn't see what happened. Nobody was quick to shake it off. The Raiders will take over on downs. They will have the ball first and 10 at their own 13-yard line. Under 3 minutes to go. We've had clock issues all night, but the officials have kept the clock on the field. Lots of new faces and numbers, and they're hard to see. Keel on a toss sweep. Pickup of about 2. The clock will continue to run. Next play will come in. It'll be under 2 minutes to go in the ball game.
Ball carrier. Pulled down by Trevor Miskey. 2 yards on the pickup.
Turned in, nice job. Turn the play in. Nice hit.
Fields sweeps the left side, tackled by Cole Brugink.
Cole Brugink on the tackle. Good pop with help from a number of other Panthers.
And Alex.
Under a minute and a half. Under a minute and a half to play.
Alex.
And the Panthers are going to walk away homecoming victors, 38-6. Right now with under a minute and a half to go. 3rd and 6. Quarterback keeper. They're stringing it out. He's not going anywhere. Nice job by his second unit. Panthers have second and third group on the field right now. Again, the Panthers will play their next 2 EWC and the final 2 EWC games this year at Campbell Sport next Friday, October 11th, and then they travel to Kewaskum for the last game of the regular season on October the 18th. Heel to punt, nobody back for the Panthers. They're just going to let it bounce. And I'm going to guess that they're just going to take a knee when they get the ball back. When they snap it in, it's going to be a half minute to go. The Panthers are going to walk away tonight victors by a score of 38-6. Good win for the Panthers. Always a good win on homecoming. The parade went well. Parade went well. The game went well. Good job, coaches and Panther players. Little confusion as to who's to be out on the field. The referees just clocked it in. The clock is stopped though. I'm sure Schneider will take a knee. There goes Jake. They run the clock. Right now it says 87 seconds, so we don't know. That should be the last play.
As the clock winds down.
Now they got 12 or 11 seconds on it. If the referee just whistled it in, that means it was 25, so they shouldn't have to run another play. As we're all waiting to see what happens, and the referees just said, that's all, folks. So congratulations, Plymouth Panthers homecoming 2013. The Panthers walk away with a 38-6 win over a gritty Kiel football team. Scott Richards, Todd Niles, Kurt Zolf. 38-6 Panthers. The Panthers took a 24-6 lead in at the half. Outscored the Raiders 14-0 in the second half. Outgained them by a considerable amount, but the Kiel Raiders hung right in there. To give the Panthers credit, I'd have to look back, but I believe that that Colin Niles had 5 TD passes on the evening. I don't have the stats because they've gotten blown away a little bit, but it was a great football game. In just a few seconds actually, we're going to bring you post-game comments from Coach Dan Canals. Todd Niles and Mike Briggs are down on the field. The Panthers took care of business. Homecoming week is a lot of distractions, lots going on. It was a great night of football, certainly for the Panthers. We always want to thank our TV14 backers. Without the backers, TV14, we could not put on any of these high school broadcasts. Football, wrestling, boys and girls basketball, softball. We couldn't do it. Volleyball, we couldn't do it. So give us a call the studio. You can always check out our website and look up our backers on our website, www.plymouthtv.org. Scott Richards, Todd Niles, Kurt Sopp, and we thank you very much.
Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you.
Kind of an ugly game to start with, but you got homecoming out of the way.
Yeah, you got those homecoming cobwebs in your brain. They're all thinking about the dance and thinking about the parade and the assembly, and it's a win. It's on homecoming.
Right.
That's what homecoming's all about, winning a football game.
And now you get ready for the Cougars. You go to Campbellsport, and they are a tough team. They're third in conference right now.
Well, they're actually tied for second. They're 6-1.
That's right.
If they won tonight against New Holstein, they'll be 6-1, and they're a contender. I mean, they always are well coached. They'll play physical football, and we got to be ready.
Yep, I wish you the best of luck this week. Have a good week of practice, and we'll see you in Campbellsport.
All right, thanks.
You've been watching TV 14, Plymouth Panther football.